Here's how to build this very easy and straightforward item sorter in Minecraft Bedrock Edition. First of all, you want to lay out the general shape of your item sorter. That means you gotta think about how many items you want to sort with this item sorter. I want to sort 5 items. Now per item that you want to sort out, you want to place 1 double chest in a row like this. I want to sort 5 items, so 5 double chests in a row. Next up, you want to think about how many of these items should fit in your storage system. So basically, do you want to have 1, 2 or 3 double chests full of inventory space for one single item? Now if you want to have more than 1 double chest per item, then you just have to stack the double chests on top of the first layer that we already got. Here we are, and I go with 2 double chests per item. Of course, you can do a higher amount if you want to. The storage system can be infinitely high or infinitely long, but when you got that set up, what you want to do is to go behind the double chests, and there you want to place 1 hopper behind every single of these double chests. You want to make sure that the nozzles are facing the double chest, so all the hoppers are linked with their double chest in front. Once you got 1 hopper behind every single of the double chests, you want to place some temporary blocks on top of the double chests like this, and then place hoppers facing these blocks. Here you want to make sure that the nozzles are facing the blocks and they should not point downwards. Then you can go ahead and break these blocks again. Next up, what we're gonna do is to go to this side of the hopper row and there place a solid block and a double chest next to it. Now break that temporary block and then place another line of hoppers, and all of them should funnel into the double chest like this. 1 extra hopper in this position, and then another double chest on top of this hopper. And this is the entire hopper and chest system set up. Now let's go to the redstone part of the item sorter. For this, I want you to go to the back side, and there you want to place a row out of blocks in this position. That row of blocks should be 1 block away from the hoppers, and it should be 1 block below the highest chest for your items. Then you want to place 1 redstone torch at each of these blocks at this side, so they should face the hoppers like this. And behind the blocks, you want to place redstone repeaters that go into those blocks. Behind the redstone repeaters, you want to place another row out of solid blocks. And by the way, these really should be solid blocks, so no leaves or glass blocks. Then, on top of the redstone repeaters, you want to place another row out of solid blocks, and also in this position right here and above the redstone torches. Again, you want to check that you are at the correct block height, so these hoppers should be right next to your head. As the next step, you want to place redstone comparators in all these positions, but you want to turn around to do so the 2 prongs face the hoppers and the single one should face that way. Do this for all 5 hoppers like this, and then place redstone dust on top of all remaining solid blocks like this. Now this is the entire redstone setup. It wasn't that hard, right? So next up, what you're gonna do is to place down an anvil. You want to take out an item of any kind. I take dirt blocks, place it into the anvil, and then rename it, maybe to filter or something like this. This is because, for example, if you choose to use dirt as the filter blocks and then put dirt in the sorter, then the item sorter will break. And to prevent that from happening, we create unique blocks that you will never put into the system. So now that we got these filter blocks, what you want to do is to enter this hopper right here, and then you want to place 1 single of these filter blocks into the last 4 slots, like this. You want to do this for all of the hoppers that you have in this row, so with the nozzles pointing towards you. By the way, they should stay in place and should not be funneled into the hopper below if you set everything up correctly. Now I hope you already know which items you want to sort with this farm, because now we will need these items. You will need at least 42 of the items that you want to sort with 1 slot. I got my 5 items already in my hotbar, and now what I want to do for the first slot is to take an item frame, decide which item I want to have in that slot, let's say emeralds, and then go to the hopper where there are already the filter blocks inside, and then take at least 42 of these items and put them in the first slot. Now you should see that the number of items should drop down to 41 and should stay there. All the remaining items will be in the double chest right here. This is one slot set up, so let's do this for the remaining ones as well, right? The procedure is always the same. Place the item frame, place the item inside so that you know which item is in which double chest, and place the stack of items in the first slot of the respective hopper. And lastly, what you want to do is to place another item frame at this chest right here and with a rotten flesh inside. This will be our symbol for the trash double chest. How the item sorter works is very straightforward. In order to use it, you want to dump all the items that you have or that you want to sort in this double chest right here. As you can see, they are transported and funneled into the hoppers and will get sorted in their respective double chest. That means all the items that fit through the filters can end up in their respective double chest. As you can see, the number is higher than before. And then all the items that don't fit in the filters, so aren't within our storage system, will end up being in the trash double chest. By the way, if you want to, you can always expand this system. This is everything that I want to say to this item sorter. If it helped, please don't forget to subscribe. I appreciate all support that I get, and then I hope we'll see us again in the next video. See ya!